today's Arthur reaction video, we look at what's better, classical music or jazz music, and stay to the end for an advice column on what to do when your friendships turn one-sided.
Well, it's too late. Yo mama says he's coming.
Yo ma, dear.
See? She doesn't even know his name.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back for another reaction video today. The last two I've done have been doing very well. I'm very proud of those videos. I'm glad you guys like and watched it so much. I thought that today I would do another Arthur reaction just because I love Arthur so much. It's a great show. How could you not like it? And yeah, so the way I go about these is usually I will just go to the PBS Kids website. I'll go to the video section because they change the episodes every week. So sometimes you'll get some good episodes on there, sometimes you get some not so good ones. But I decided to check today and their selection was actually really good. And it actually included what I consider to be probably one of my top 10 favorite episodes. It's titled My Music Rules. It's one that I remember seeing on an Arthur DVD when I was younger, and of course I saw it on TV too, and I always really liked it, so what better idea than to react to that one specifically, because I just enjoy it. Anyways, before I begin this video, I just want to remind you guys that I'm getting closer and closer to 200 subscribers, so if you could help me out and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. About 98% of you guys are not subscribed, so you know, if you like my content and you want to support me, then go ahead and leave a subscribe. It would be a dream come true of mine if YouTube could be a source of income in the future and something that I could have fun doing. So I appreciate all the support, and I appreciate if you support the channel. Well, without further ado, let's give this a watch.
That's it for the activities this week, everyone. Now I know you've all been looking forward to hearing Piccolo Pete the musical clown next week. But sadly, Pete's run away from the circus to join a family.
Poor Piccolo Pete. I don't want to know this man's backstory. It sounds tragic. Can we leave a pray for Piccolo Pete down in the comments? He really needs it. Yeah.
So we're searching for a musician. If anyone has any ideas, let me know.
Oh, I know! How is it that you know you're not gonna like something even before it happens? Like when you hear Grandma Thora say,
It's a brand new recipe. You kids are the first to try it.
Bro, you can't hate on your grandma's cooking. Come on, man. Your grandma probably loves you, I hope. If she's making you a nice dish, then you gotta eat it. Even if you don't want it, you gotta try it at least.
You don't even have to be a person to know when something's bad news. Here, pal. Here, boy.
Come on, let's go for a ride. You think he knows he's gonna get shots?
You know, Arthur has done some very questionable things in the past, but gaslighting his own dog? Come on. And I'm pretty sure, I might have misheard this, but I think he said something about him getting shot.
You think he knows he's gonna get shot?
And when DW gets an idea, well...
Yes, DW? You have a suggestion for a musician?
How about the guy who wrote Crazy Bus?
I love when Arthur just gives the most I haven't talked about this episode yet at all, but there's one where he just gets very angry. He lets out these "Arr!" Arthur loves giving his groans. DW, not the greatest idea, DW. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not with you on that one.
My music rules.
Hey!
Of course I can watch DW. It's no problem at all.
Thanks, Thora. You're a lifesaver.
DW's mom is yeah, get rid of her. Thank God she's out. Take her away. I don't want to deal with her crap today.
There is one problem. I'm supposed to meet Sarah downtown at 4. But maybe you'd like to come along to a concert, DW.
Do I have any real choice in this?
None whatsoever.
Oh boy, a concert.
Oh, she's saying that now, but you tell DW they're going to the Olivia Rodrigo concert. And that's when she gets excited. I already know.
We must know somebody who's a musician who can come to the library next week.
We better find somebody before DW finds the guy who wrote Crazy Bus.
I don't know why the execution of that line was, I find it really funny. I didn't know DW was actually so serious about trying to track down this dude. Bro, they have to put an end to this. They gotta stop her.
Did I hear you say you need a musician?
Sorry, Dad. They don't want somebody to play their nose.
I didn't mean me. I meant your Uncle Josh.
Uncle Josh! Why didn't I think of that? That's a great idea, Dad, only... Who's Uncle Josh?
Well, at least I think he's your uncle.
Bro, who the hell is Uncle Josh? Not even she knows who Uncle Josh is. Bro, you expect Francine's dad to bring out like complete stranger. You know, the way they were leading it up, it kind of seemed like she did know who this Josh was, but like, is this dude part of the family even? Like, is he invited to the Thanksgiving dinners? Uncle Josh. Uncle Josh.
You play your nose?
Playing your nose. How does that work? Are you like blowing like snot bubbles or something? Or I don't even want to think about it.
Does he sing?
No.
Is there a light show?
No.
Does he jump around and smash his instrument?
No.
And he calls himself a musician.
Does he jump around and smash his instruments? That's crazy. That's a crazy line.
How is it you know when you're about to hear the worst thing you've ever heard? This is the best thing I've ever heard.
I think we ought to give DW a bit more credit. Like, yeah, she's been annoying in the past, but I mean, she's willing to even go to this concert in the first place, and it seems like she's found a new appreciation for orchestral music. I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens next, to see, you know, how she continues to respect the art form.
All right! Wow! Yeah! Hey, come on! Give it up, people! This guy can really play!
I take back everything I just said.
I'm pretty sure he's your mother's second cousin twice removed. He was at the family reunion if you... Aha! Here he is!
Bro, this dude's tricking himself. They are not related to Uncle Josh. Uncle Josh has no relation to this family. He looks nothing like the rest of his family in that picture. There's no comparison. I don't know what Uncle Josh is planning, but I think he should not be trusted in this family.
He's a jazz musician. He can play anything.
Anything?
This man is trying to do his job. He's just vacuuming the ground of the library, and this dude, Uncle Josh, goes over to him and snatches his vacuum cleaner. Dude, let him do his job. Come on, man. See, this is another reason why Uncle Josh can't be trusted. He goes places and he disrupts the workplace.
He sounds perfect.
Pipe down, Arthur. Arthur, why are you slurping? Anyone can do that. Literally anyone can blow into a vacuum cleaner pipe. Even I could do that. Dude, I can do that, literally. It's not that impressive.
Hello?
I'm down here.
Oh, hello there.
My name is DW, Mr. Ma. I thought this concert was gonna stink, but now I'm your biggest fan ever.
Bro, DW's lucky that she didn't just get punched in the face right now. DW, you come and do that, come up to me and say something like that, and it's not gonna end well.
Everybody will love you if you come to the library, even more than they love me.
Well, I'm sure that's saying a lot.
I think DW is she's living in this false imagination in her head where she just believes that everyone likes her. DW.
How could I say no?
Does that mean you'll do it?
Yes, I'd be happy to come.
Yay!
That's right. Next Saturday at the library. He says he'd be happy to come.
Yay! All right!
Oh no, some issues are gonna come up. So you're telling me that DW got this Yo Mama dude to come play at the library, but Arthur got this Uncle Josh dude to play at the library too at the same time. So they're gonna show up at the same time, and they're gonna have to battle for who's actually gonna play. I think you know who my vote is, though. Yo Mama, obviously. Because based on what we've learned about this Josh dude, I just don't think we can trust him. Yep, it's going down. DW, come on, why would you do that? The entire roof of the library just popped off. How is that even possible? How does this building not collapse?
Can't just go invite somebody. We've already got a musician. It's Francine's uncle.
Well, it's too late. Yo mama says he's coming.
Yo-Yo Ma, dear.
See? She doesn't even know his name. You don't know anything about music. You're faking it.
I know about real music.
She doesn't even know his name. DW knows nothing about music. All she listens to is Crazy Bus. Arthur listens to real music. He listens to jazz. I just wish she didn't listen to Uncle Josh's jazz.
Classical is better than any other kind. But you wouldn't even know when to clap at a classical concert.
I would too. Never. Because it's boring.
Tell me in the comments down below, what do you prefer? Classic music or jazz music? Let me know. Me personally, I like a bit of both. I think I would listen to jazz more often than not. But every now and then I like to listen to like a nice orchestral sound in the background too. So, just depends on the day.
I'm gonna start a petition. Yo-Yo Ma can't just barge in anytime he wants and wreck everybody's day with a lot of boring cello music.
Damn, Arthur. And I thought he was ruthless in the last one that I watched. He's pretty bad here too.
You're right. Someone's got to stop that guy.
They both sound interesting to me. What's the matter with having them both?
Sue Ellen's right. What's the matter with that?
If you really liked music, one kind would be your favorite, and you would hate to hear any other kind.
Binky's right. You have to pick a side, Sue Ellen.
If you put Buster in a debate class, like this dude's not walking out of there alive.
Well, I can't wait for Saturday. This is going to be the best activity day anybody's ever seen.
Why do you think that?
Because these two guys are going to get into the biggest fight you've ever seen.
A fight?
Oh man, Arthur, if you want to see a fight, wait till you get to middle school. I don't know about you guys, but when I was in middle school, people were fighting damn near every day. High school too was pretty bad too. But then we got to like our senior year and no one really cared anymore. It happens.
It's the musical bout of the century. Joshua Redman is out there and the crowd is going crazy. They love him. Uh-oh, here comes Yo-Yo Ma.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Joshua Redman versus Yo-Yo Ma happened before Jake Paul and KSI. If these two can get in the ring, then Jake and Logan, then KSI and Logan can do it too.
The ref goes over the rules, and here they go. What's this? A cello? Ma is pulling the deadly dots hour move. As you know, this has been declared illegal in 40 states.
Illegal in over 40 states? Yo-Yo Ma, what kind of illegal practices are you practicing here? Is this dude a criminal? I've been kind of tough on Uncle Josh right now, but maybe Yo-Yo Ma is worse than we think. Maybe Uncle Josh is the real hero here.
No, this is the dirtiest fighting I've ever seen. If someone doesn't stop him, Yo-Yo Ma is going to bore Joshua Redman to death. He's down for the count, folks. This looks bad.
You know what? I think I take back everything I said. Uncle Josh, bro, I hope you win, man. I hate to see you get knocked down like that, but come on, get back up. Bro, you gotta prove that jazz music is better than classical. You gotta beat Yo Mama.
Oh, what's this? A bicycle pump? He's biting holes in the tube. What can this be? He's done it! He's done it! I can't believe it!
This dude's like the equivalent of Mike Tyson biting off that one dude's ear. They both got some strong teeth.
Joshua Redman really can play anything! What a victory for music!
Huh, you're gonna cry, you won't cry, baby, you're gonna cry. Sorry.
With jazz, the music isn't all written out, so you have to know how to make up music as you go along.
I guess somebody's too chicken to fight.
Mr. Ma will be here. Don't you worry, Binky.
That's what they all say. They all say that he's gonna show up. They always say he's gonna show up, but he never does. DW, I think you just got gypped. I think he lied to you. You went backstage and he was like, oh, this little girl, he even said he couldn't say no to a little girl. He lied. She got lied to.
Here's my uncle.
Not her uncle.
Thanks, Francine, and thank you all for inviting me down. I guess if you're anything like her, you already know a lot about music.
Excuse me, Mr. Redman. Can you tell us what you think of classical music?
Arthur thinks he's doing something. I saw that grin on his face. He's not fooling anybody. He's trying to start something. Binky's a bad influence. He's really pushing for this fight.
Too bad it's not real music.
Wonderful.
You came!
I take back what I said. I know I've been bashing on the dude, but I think I'm starting to get a change of heart for Yo-Yo Ma. I think, I didn't think he was going to show up, but he did, and you gotta appreciate that.
Arthur, could you do that again? Bang the table like you did before?
What? Like this?
That's it. Just keep it going. You hear that beat? All music begins with rhythm.
I think Yo-Yo Ma's trying to show off. He was like, hey Arthur, pound your hand on the table. And he's doing that, and people are like, oh, okay. And then he busts out his cello or whatever he's playing, and he starts going do. Like, obviously, who do you think is going to be better?
But some music's gotta be better than other kinds.
I don't know about better. And anyway, why do you have to like only one kind of music? Do you like just one kind of food?
Yes, she does.
Yes, I do.
One kind of food. Do I like one kind of food? Hey, if I could eat like a nice McDonald's quarter pounder with cheese for the rest of my life, like that would be pretty great. I'm not gonna lie.
But there have to be some rules so you can tell what's good or bad, right?
The only rules in music are based on what people like to hear, and those rules change all the time.
So does that mean you're not gonna fight each other?
Not today.
Aww.
Not today. So these guys do hate each other then. Wow. How much you want to bet when this is all done, they're gonna meet in the parking lot and then they're actually gonna start causing a scene. He's gonna smack his saxophone over his head, and he's gonna smash his other instrument, and I think these guys got beef. I think they have some beef that we don't know about, and I don't think we ever will. But I don't know, I hope they can settle it.
As a matter of fact, I've had a request. I picked up the music on the way over.
I can't believe they like each other.
Yo-Yo Ma may be nice, but he doesn't know much about music.
Right, you literally spent the whole episode gassing this dude up, and now you're saying that he knows nothing about music. This has not been said before. People have been afraid to bring this up for years, but I'm saying it right now. DW is kind of a bad kid. I'm not gonna lie.
Or maybe he isn't so bad.
Goofy, spoony, high as a plane or a balloony.
Sloppy, sloopy, floppy, floopy.
Hula hoopa, hoppy hoopy, dopey dopey, screwy bluey, gooey chewy, fluey dewy, absolutely.
Wow, those guys are good. They even make that sound like music.
Crazy, lazy, crazy, crazy boss. One more time.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a good rendition of Crazy Bus. I think they have definitely redeemed themselves. I had some issues with Uncle Josh at first, with his relation to the Frensky family. I had problems with Yo-Yo Ma. Honestly, I don't remember for what. I think it just shows when people come together and they play music together, it's a beautiful thing, and I think we learned that today on Arthur.
And now a word from us musicians. I'm Alana and I play the violin. You hold it like this, like that. It's fun to play music. Because I have a nice teacher.
Ah, my ears! Can you teach me how do I learn how to play the violin? What's the first step?
You just do it. The saxophone.
Oh, can you tell me about the saxophone?
You have to ask Max if you want to know about the saxophone.
Hi, I'm Max.
So Max, how's your day been?
Music is kind of like its own language. It expresses feelings. I listened to the notes that Mitch played. He's my teacher, and I tried to play them back to him.
I don't know if it's something about this kid's tone of voice, but everything that comes out of his mouth sounds almost sinister in a way.
Any kind of instrument can play any kind of music.
Welcome all to the Toon Egg Show, the show where you submit your questions and I take a look at them and give you some advice. This submission comes from a totally real viewer, and here's what they had to say. Dear Toon Egg, I've been friends with my best friend since childhood, and we've always been incredibly close. However, recently, I started to feel like our friendship is becoming one-sided. She frequently cancels plans at the last minute, rarely reaches out, and seems disinterested when we do spend time together. I value our friendship deeply, but it's starting to feel draining and hurtful. How do I address this issue without causing a rift between us? Ah, yes, this is a case of the old one-sided friendship. Come on, we've all been there before. You know, it seems like we're putting in more effort than the other person, and we want to expect the same from them as well. Well, I'm going to tell you in a few steps, you know, the ways that you can go about this and hopefully get this issue solved. Or at the very least, have a better understanding of what's going on. So the first thing I always recommend people is to reflect on your feelings. You don't want to say anything right away. You want to have some time yourself to think about the problem, make sure you understand fully how you feel and what you think. The last thing you want to do is say something that you're gonna regret. So always be sure to think before you speak. The second step is choosing the right time. You know, you want to choose a calm environment, a private environment. Most people don't want to have a tough conversation when other people are around, so just be mindful of the other person. The next thing is one of the more important ones, and it's being honest. If you're hurt by something that your friend is doing, then you need to be honest with them. Tell them exactly how they hurt you and tell them how it made you feel. Just be honest. This next one people may not think of at first, but it's listening to the other side. For all you know, this could be some big miscommunication, so it's always nice to understand the other person's point of view before you lock your mind on your specific point of view. Next step is offering some solutions. Offer some solutions that you personally would want. You could let them say their solutions too, and you know, a little compromising should be made too. You know, people are different, they have different needs. You know, try to come up with something that fits the both of you. It's very important to reaffirm your friendship. Just because you have a problem and you want to get it fixed with a friend, they may think that you're coming off as like you don't want to be their friend anymore. So just remember to reassure them that the reason you're doing this is because you care about your friendship with this person. Make that very clear. My last piece of advice is just to be patient. Things take time. People take time to heal over certain things and to finally have closure in certain situations. So the best thing that you can do at the very end is just wait for them to make their mind up. Remember, if you follow these steps that I gave, then you should be A-okay. And good luck having that conversation with your friend too. Well, that concludes today's episode of the Toon Egg Show, and I hope you guys have a good night.